Right, I don't know how on earth I'm going to hold this and put this around it at the same time, but it's going to be difficult to say the least. But that's around, actually when I got into there it's just under 47 centimeters. So, but you can see in comparison with my hand, you know, the actual size of it. Hold on, I'll try and put it in the palm of my hand. That'll give you an idea. Hello everyone. Well, Saturday afternoon, it's flipping freezing. It's only 1 degree here in Gateshead. Just on my way to the allotment. I haven't been there since I'd done my video last Friday, so it's 8 days since I've been down. Only reason I'm going down today is to check on the cold sowed Ailsae for the giant onion growing challenge with Pete Trenouth. So obviously I haven't been down in 8 days. I don't know if they're alive, if they're dead, if they're doing well. Absolutely nothing. I'll find out once I get there. If they're doing okay, that's absolutely fine. If they're dead, it's not so fine, but it's not a problem. I've still got some seeds left, so I can still cold sow some more if I need to. But we'll see what happens. I'm nearly at the allotment now, so I'll just pause this video until I get the gates open and get in, get the kettle on first, maybe set the fire away. That should be jobs are good. Cool. It is cold here. 4 degrees. That's how cold it is. So, put my glasses on. And then we'll get this up and we'll have a look. Fingers crossed they're not dead. Oh God, my hands are freezing. Well, they're not dead. They're not doing fantastic, but they're not dead. That one's got a second leaf coming in. That one has. This one has. That hasn't. That one hasn't. This one has. This hasn't. This one hasn't. This one hasn't, and that one has. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that's got that second leaf coming in now. So I'm actually very happy with that. Truthfully, if I'm being honest with you, I did expect them to be dead. As I say, I haven't been down since last Friday. It's 8 days, but they've been okay, so I'm not going to push me luck and leave the lids off them. I'm going to cover them straight back up again. So anyone who is cold sowing, I suppose if you take little precautions, that'll help. Actually, I could put this opening net over the top as well. That would help. So we've seen how them are doing. When I go back up home, we'll see how the others are doing, the other 4 different varieties of onions. The Ailsae, the Kelsae, the John Soulsby and the Ailsa, which originally were on heat. Now they're just on grow light and a fan. I watched Pete's video last night in which he was talking about he had kept one of his onions to go to seed so he can save his own seed. And I've done pretty much the same with mine. We had a friendly competition on our site. Mine was £3.12. It was a standard Ailsa seed. And that was that. I've never actually measured the circumference, so if you bear with us, because all we were interested in for ours was just the heaviest. So to go around the fattest part of the bulb, and it is 46.5 centimeters, which comes to 18.5 inches. So I'm going to take the phone off that stand where it's on, because it's fitted to the roof of the greenhouse here. I'll take it off. I'll try and hold it in one hand while I put the tape measure around so you can see once again. So bear with, please. Right, I don't know how on earth I'm going to hold this and put this around it at the same time, but it's going to be difficult to say the least. But that's around, actually when I got into there it's just under 47 centimeters. So, but you can see in comparison with my hand, you know, the actual size of it. Hold on, I'll try and put it in the palm of my hand. That'll give you an idea of what £3.12 is like. As I say, it's on compost. It's only been on compost 9 days, I think it is, or no, sorry, 8 last Friday. Prior to that I just had it sitting drying, so I just thought I would let you see that one. Hopefully it'll go to seed. And I'll end up cutting the top off. Probably I might eat the day, or I might eat in a couple of days, as I say, and then hopefully it'll produce seed for us. So anyway, that's it until a little bit later. Well, I'm back up home at the shed. Pardon me. So let's see how the Ailsae are actually doing. You may remember last week I gave them a haircut, and since doing that they're much stronger. And you'll see a couple have actually got their second leaves on, you know. So I'll probably take 4, which I think will be the 4 strongest out of here, and I'll put them on probably in a few days time or next week, and the rest that's left I may pot on and then just keep to one side just in case anything goes wrong with the 4 I do decide to keep. So next ones we'll look at are the Kelsae, what I got sent from Ali. A lot stronger. Second leaves. Second leaves. Second leaves. You know, so they're all strong and healthy on the second leaves. They have grown about, say, 3/4 of an inch in 8 days. They have done roughly the same, 3/4 of an inch, maybe just over. The ones I was quite surprised with, the John Soulsbys, you wouldn't think they've had a haircut. They're standing out at about just under 6 inches. So these have actually grown about 1.5 inches. But obviously you can see and that one's from there. I pulled that out before and I forgot to take it away. So I'll be doing the same with the John Soulsby and with the Kelsae. I'll just be taking 4 to keep, to nurture and bring on. The rest will be potted on and left to garden these good neighbours. The Ailsa Craig, I'm pleasantly surprised, because I thought when I first sowed them, they were terrible. They really were lagging behind. They've caught up. You know, they're doing very, very well. The temperature, if you remember, down the greenhouse, down the allotment, was 5 degrees. All I've got in there is my heat lights, and I put that door on, and the temperature in there is 14 degrees. Yeah. I did check the temperature when I first walked into the shed. It's about 7 degrees. So inside the, what I call me grow box, grow tent, whatever you want to call it, it is working, and it's helping retain some heat in as well. Because last night I was tempted to put my heat mats back on just because of the temperature plummet. But I thought, well, no, the box is doing what it's made to do. So I'll put these back in. And I'll just put the door in place. There you go. That's the door in place now. So that'll keep that secure. I was asked in the comments, I can't remember which video it was. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. What I use, what plant supports I use for onions. And to be honest with you, I've used different types. I've used this, just a garden cane with a garden tie basically taped onto it, and I cannot actually hold the camera. 2 minutes, I'll try and turn the camera around and show you. I might be able to show you now. As I say, was just a garden tie, insulating tape to a cane. You just put that through there, twist it, and that. Then obviously you can, if I've got one somewhere, you can change that to a bigger one if need be. So that's one way of staking. And another way is get a cane, put a bit of insulating tape at the top, get one of these little clips, that holds onto there. Your onion or plant, whatever you're using, can go up through there. Yes, it's very, very narrow, but your onions, they're not huge. for quite a while. But then if you needed a bigger one, you can get bigger clips altogether, and all you would have to do is add a bit more insulating tape, and then that would be like that. I often get stainless steel welding wire given up a friend. Welding rods, not wire, welding rods, sorry. So I used to make my own, you know, that was it. That would just stick in the soil. There's a little gap there. The leaves would come up through there, and that would help them stay upright. But the one I like best are these, which I bought from Ailsa Gardens. So once again, you'd have your stake, put it in, just clip that over there, bring it over the top, and just give it a push. That's it. That's how simple it is, and you can move it up, you can move it down. So those are the different ways I use. Obviously, as the onions get bigger, a bigger size, 2 pound, 2.5, 3, whatever, you get the leaves are bigger, they're thicker. So down the allotment, I've also got way bigger ones, 3-legged ones with rings on them, quite a few different types, where I can build them higher, obviously depending on the height of the leaves, etc. You can use them on leeks as well. So I just thought I would answer that question, what I was asked. Anyhow, you've seen how those onions are. You've seen how the Ailsae have been, since they've been neglected for a week, to be honest, well, 8 days. I did, before I left, I did put that green netting over the top. I should have just got my fleece. I've got a fleece just under the bench. I should have just got the fleece and put that on, but that'll do. And then you've seen me onion, what I want to set to seed. So I think that's basically it, everyone. That's my update for this week. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch it. Cheers, everyone. Bye.